Every morning in SEAL training, my instructors, who at the time were all Vietnam veterans, would show up in my barracks room, and the first thing they'd do was inspect my bed. If you did it right, the corners would be square, the covers would be pulled tight, the pillow centered just under the headboard, and the extra blanket folded neatly at the foot of the rack. It was a simple task, mundane at best, but every morning we were required to make our bed to perfection. It seemed a little ridiculous at the time, particularly in light of the fact that we were aspiring to be real warriors, tough, battle-hardened SEALs. But the wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed.
$435. So you've got to give him the command. So what you're going to do here is you're going to get down onto your knee. Good.
What happens if I go too far into that gap? What am I going to run into?
Got a little crack in there.
Go harder than you think you can, I promise. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. How many of y'all live on a highway, interstate? I know they run through every one of y'all's districts. There's people coming through all day. All right? We're not only keeping the people in our community safe and protected, but the people that are driving through there matter just as much. And if you're not giving it all right here, you're not going to give it all out there. Somebody is going to depend on you. All right?
Yes, sir.
So that rep, that one rep, I don't know, how many reps you think you did through that whole thing? Let's say a couple hundred through everything, right? One rep matters. If you only halfway did one rep, you may only halfway pay attention one time on that call, right?
Yes, sir.
That matters. All right, you're in the career field where that matters. If you're not that person, you can go do something else, and that's perfectly honorable. You're in a career field where that one rep matters. Okay? Give it all you got.
Yes, sir.
Can we do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's start. start it here, okay? You start it right here. In the next 30 years, that's all you're gonna do. All right, good job, guys. Come on, get it in. 219 on 3. 1, 2, 3. 219.
Take accountability for your actions. You can take all the credit in the world for the things that you do right, as long as you also take responsibility for the things you do wrong. It must be a balanced equation. You don't get it one way and not the other. You get to take credit when you also take accountability.
Class 219, congratulations, you made it. Graduation day is here. Everything you worked so hard for, the day has finally arrived for you to celebrate. Think about the things that you've gone through since you've been here. You arrived as an individual. You had to learn to become a part of a group. You all had to become part of that group. Some of the sacrifices that you made, some of the gives and takes in order to become a unity, find that unity amongst yourselves and accomplish common goals. And these are the things that you're going to use once you get out into the fire service. You will be a new guy. You'll have to learn how to become part of that group that you've been assigned to. There's going to be some give and take. There's going to be some sacrifices, but it's all to come together and accomplish those common goals. And you'll do that as you move up into different positions and higher ranks. So my advice to you is continue to train your body, train your mind, feed your soul, and that's going to prepare you for just about any problem that you encounter in life. So again, congratulations on accomplishing this awesome goal.
Class 219, congratulations for being where you're at. You've made it through what feels like an extremely long 7 weeks on my end at least. Y'all have done an extremely good job. I can't be more thankful for the type of class that you were. Y'all got here, you were compliant, you all fell in line, you all wanted to be here, which made the biggest difference. Just because y'all wanted to be here, every day was a joy with y'all, and seeing you guys push through the things that you have pushed through means a lot. It speaks volumes to what kind of people and firefighters you're going to be. You have also had to work through the ice storm that came and pile in a little extra work at home. Every one of you did it. Y'all did extremely well at managing this class along with priorities at home and at work while you were in it. I'm not going to speak very long. I know you're going to see the speech that I give at graduation, so I'll keep this one short. I just want to remind you to train like lives depend on it. And I know you've probably heard that before, but they do. They will depend on you. You need to be the light into someone's darkness when you show up to their emergency. So if you can be calm in the storm, train a lot. Train, if you feel like you're training enough, it's not. So keep going, keep moving, and be the person that you would want to show up to your house or your fire. Thank you. I've truly enjoyed you guys, and you're a group I'll never forget.